Hello and welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute-a-day podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse, recorded here in the dining room of the Bible Bistro, located in Sharonville, Ohio. Hey there, friend. Welcome back to Daily Dose Radio here in the Bible Bistro. Come on in here and sit down with me. You know, this is your place for organic Bible study that's fresh and delicious. This is a 5-minute-a-day, 5-day-a-week studying the Psalms verse by verse podcast. You're going to find it on YouTube, and you're going to find it on Spreaker, and you're going to find it in all kinds of places. And I hope that you'll, wherever you find it, that you'll enjoy a little 5-minute Bible study in the Psalms every weekday. Today we come to the end of the main section, which is the 13th division in Psalm 119. We began in verse 97, and we've now made it to verse 104. And in this section, we've had the idea of meditation and its effects and its results. The effects are wisdom, understanding, and knowledge, experiential knowledge. The results are restrained feet, an increased faithfulness to God's Word, the Lord actually teaching me His Word. And then today, we're going to come to verse 104, and 104 is going to end that section and then close out this division, this octenary in Psalm 119. So let me read for us verse 104. I will diligently consider your precepts. Therefore, I hate every false way. I will diligently consider your precepts. Here we have our word diligently consider again. We had it up there in verse 100. Again, this idea of diligently considering advances the idea of meditation, the strength of the force of the idea of meditation. All day it will be my meditation. We had that there in verse 97. For your testimonies are my meditation, there in verse 99. More than the old men will I diligently consider, verse 100. And we have your precepts I have kept because I keep your word, there in 101. Here we have again, I will diligently consider your precepts. So this idea of meditating on God's word is like a string that runs through the entirety of this section. I will diligently consider your precepts, therefore. So now we don't just have a key clause, we have a therefore. This concludes the idea of meditation, and actually it does, because the word meditation is not used again in the remainder of Psalm 119. So we're not going to see it anymore, so the therefore is appropriate. Therefore, I hate every false way. Every way of falsehood, I hate it. So that's a result of meditation. Diligently considering the precepts allows me to understand how it is that I should hate every false way. Because the false ways are the ways of the wicked. The false ways cause me to turn aside from the judgments of God. The false ways are not ways in which the Lord teaches me. He's not teaching in the false way. He's teaching in the righteous way. The false way doesn't include sweet taste and honey in the mouth. The false way is just gravel and dirt and dust. The false way leads me into things that are wrong, while God's way leads me into everlasting peace and joy. I will diligently consider your precepts because I hate every false way. Also, another item here to consider is this word hate. It's a covenant word. So I hate all the others. I hold to the one. That's the idea of covenant. When you make an agreement with somebody that you're going to do a certain thing, you're not doing it for everybody else. You're doing it for that one individual or one entity. And so, in a sense, you love them. Your love is directed to them, and your hatred to everyone else. That is, you exclude them because you're in a covenant with this other entity or party. And so you keep to yourself, or you keep to them rather than, going all over the place. Your love is for them, but you separate yourselves from all the others. That's the idea here. Therefore, I hate every way of falsehood. Of course he does. Why? Because he's meditating on God's word and he's in covenant with the Lord. Therefore, every false way is out of bounds. Well, join me again next time, and we're going to look at Psalm 119, the noon division, and we'll pick that up next time here on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. For more fresh and delicious Bible studies, podcasts, books, and more, check out the Bible Bistro online and on YouTube. Join me again next time for Daily Dose Radio.